Hello, my name is Rich Christensen. I'm the co-founder of Bootstrap Business, a step-by-step business survival guide. One of the most frequently asked questions that I get is, Rich, what's the one thing that I need to do to succeed as an entrepreneur? And I've never been able to boil it down to one thing, but I can give you three. And as I've thought about it, I'm actually going to give a couple of three bonus tactical answers also. The first three are more mindset and nature, and the last three are going to be specific actions that you need to do and be really aware of. So the first thing is you just have to be in a mindset of will not die. We call it grit, we call it unalterable determination, but you have to be willing to just hang in there when most people won't. It really is the number one factor of succeeding as an entrepreneur. I don't feel like it all the time. Sometimes I feel like, man, I just want to go hide under a rock. But if you're going to long-term endure as an entrepreneur, you have to be willing to crawl out from underneath that rock, go forward, press on, even when it gets really hard at times. So unalterable determination is number one. Number two is a purpose greater than just earning money. You see, most people think that, hey, if I drive a BMW or fly around in a Learjet, that's going to answer all life's problems. But the reality is you have to have something more significant, something deeper, something more meaningful than just money. Money is actually, end of the day, a very poor motivator. So a greater purpose, something that inspires and motivates you is number two from an overall perspective. Number three is, let's see, what is number three? Number three is a support system. I find it very important and helpful when you do go through tough times to have an undeviating support system that you can rely on, that buoys you up, and a safe place to go that continues believing in you. For me, it's my significant other. You don't necessarily have to be married or in a relationship to have that, but you do need someone you can go to talk in a trust environment that will continue believing in you. I now want to talk for a few minutes about the tactical things that you need to succeed as an entrepreneur. The first is if you're really poor with finances. I was speaking with an individual just yesterday, and his comment was, oh, I fail businesses every time. I just get bored with the numbers. And the secondary conversation going in the back of my brain, not what I'm saying, but what I'm thinking is oh man, it's going to be a long, hard life for you. I don't necessarily like the details of numbers either, but as an entrepreneur, you better be paying attention to cash flow, and you have to always be looking at, am I harvesting more than I'm eating? So particularly in early stages of being an entrepreneur, you have to continually make sure that you're maintaining cash flow positive. So I'd say that that's one of the first tactical things. The second thing is you have to be a communicator. You have to be willing to put yourself out there and continue to communicate not only to your team members, but also to customers. End of the day, as painful as it is, the entrepreneur really is a salesperson. You have to have a product or service that you can take and go sell. And so you have to feel passionate enough about the product that you can actively get out there and put yourself in front and take an active sales role. And I think a third key thing that you need to do is have a product or service that's on a wave. So many people go and build something just because they like playing in that space. That doesn't necessarily constitute a successful business. So finding something that there's a market need, and preferably the greater margin you can make on that. So I call that a wave, when there's more pent-up demand than there actually is supply, or you're on the front end of something significant that's taking place, such as the mobile phone space right now is a huge wave. The search engine space has been a huge wave. Social media has been a really incredible wave. Amazon just came out with the Kindle. That's a real wave. So products and services that are actually gaining momentum rather than contracting in momentum is a critical aspect to succeed as an entrepreneur. So those are a couple of key, both strategic as well as tactical things for you to look at as you're creating your own business. Go forward, prosper, and I hope you enjoy. You can find out more about bootstrapping at www.bootstrapbusiness.org. And again, the book is Bootstrap Business, a step-by-step business survival guide. Thanks and good luck to you.